Hi everyone, welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Vechain. We'll do some price analysis and identify a few key levels. One that we're currently at now, which is a do or die moment, and then some levels above if the market does get a reaction and start to push to the upside. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button and let's crack on. So welcome to the channel. Pretty much 4 weeks of bears. Ever since we hit those highs, Vechain was doing really well. We pushed up to 18 cents, and then Bitcoin, again, as ever, a sport of the show. And the price is starting to drop. It is kind of a fearful time, isn't it now? People are considering, why did I buy this asset? What do I do if I'm underwater? The key is, hold your nerve. Whenever cryptocurrency is dropping, it's trying to weed out the noobs, trying to get rid of those people who are not fully in this with their whole heart. And for me, this is exactly what's happened. We have done a full retracement of this entire move. Now, one slightly bullish point is that we have not lost this level. If you look here, all the way through, it's a full retracement of the entire move, but so far it's acting as support and no closures below that 0.082. So that is the area. If you are looking for buys, I think it is a solid level to consider buying. A couple of things back that point up. It is a key level on a Fibonacci. It's the entire move. We've had not many closures below other than this point here. And if you take a look at the RSI is pretty much on the floor now. I mean, last time it was on the floor was here. Look at that. What happened last time? Bang. I mean, if you look here, we came fairly low. Not too low as then, but then we had a push to the upside. Same again here. I'm expecting, even if it does drop a bit lower, we are going to bounce because this asset is well oversold. So for me, it is a great buy. Obviously, it could drop lower. But for me, I think it's a good buy. And if I were looking to place some orders, what I would do is bang them at an 8.2 cent. I would just save a little bit of tether if you've got some for this potential area down here. I mean, we've hit that bottom before. I don't want to sound too bearish because this is holding up well, but just be wary if we do lose that level and we start getting daily closures under 0.082, you could potentially look at that region there. I mean, we could say we're now starting to form a bit of a falling channel here. You could even say that we are looking for now a breakout. I could even potentially have that as a falling wedge if you go from there. So it's not the best, but we could have a potential break to the upside soon. So for me, even though things are dropping, I'm still bullish. I think that this cycle is not ended. I do not think Bitcoin has peaked, and I do not think Vechain has peaked. So for me, so far, it's a great hold. Let's see if we can get a nice bounce out of this area now, and a nice push to the upside and start earning some money, because now things aren't looking the best. But imagine a lot of people are considering buying here, but they won't buy here. Fundamentally, the asset is solid, the asset is sound, so for me it is a solid buy currently at this level. I think this is a decent level to buy. But let's put a bit of a bullish spin on this now. So that's a bearish bit talking about. If the price does start to push on now and the RSI does start to creep back up, you need to start taking profit, because remember, profit is king. If you took profit up here, you would have plenty of spare tether to buy the dip down here, and that's how it works in crypto. Whenever you are in profit, even if it's 5%, 10%, skim that profit off and then use that into new horizons and recycle that profit into the same asset at lows or different assets. The first area to consider selling would be here at 15 cents. I know we're quite a long way off that in terms of a price rise from there. We're looking for another 67%. It's definitely possible, and that is the first area I would consider to take profit. Before we've ended, probably pull back to the 12 cent region, and then we'd probably break through a second time and go on and target this region here at around 19, 20 cents. So I'm still bullish on the asset. I still think that we've got a good 50 to 80 cent in this towards the end of this cycle. Not to the end of this year, because I mean we've got 20 days left of this year, and I don't think we're going to push up to that high. Hopefully, if the market does start getting a bounce soon, then we could potentially start targeting the 20 cent region by the end of this year. So fingers crossed that does happen. All in all, that is pretty much the analysis on the USDT pair. There's not much to talk about because we are still waiting for a decision from Bitcoin. What is it going to do? Is it going to play out to the upside or just continue to drop? We've had a little bit of bearish sentiment just due to the fact of that Evergrande that Evergrande, where it is, the Chinese property firm, have pretty much defaulted now. So if we just go down to hourly, this is when they defaulted, right on that wick there. So far, it has had a little bit of a negative reaction. We fell out of this bullish pendant, but let's hope this is hope it is a deviation, and then we can start pushing to the upside. I want to also take a look at the BTC pairing on Vechain. If you're thinking, wow, those candles look weird, they are. That is because there's a lack of volume. BTC pairs used to be the assets that were traded most commonly in cryptocurrency until Tether came out, and now everybody trades in Tether. But BTC, if you're ever looking to grow Bitcoin, use altcoins to your advantage. So what I would consider doing here, I would consider placing some orders. Well, I've mentioned this level before in the last video, 177 sats. I would ladder them all the way down to here, down to 130 sats. I think, although it doesn't seem at a minute, I'm still expecting a big rise from Bitcoin over the course of the next few weeks to few months. When that rises, the Bitcoin dominance will push up. The price of altcoins and Satoshis will drop. So I think there's a good chance, once obviously you start taking profit from BTC, to put that profit into Vechain at around 130 sats. So that's a decent area, personally, I would consider. We've got a couple of levels above at 305 sats, but I think we're a long way off that, to be honest. At some stage, when the alt season does happen, we will push new all-time highs on Vechain, but for now, there's not much going on there, and I'm not going to talk about our price analysis much because not many people are trading in Satoshis, but like I say, just identifying that level. So that's it for the analysis, really. Not much to talk about. The markets are quiet. Crypto Twitter is quiet. One thing that I would like to point out is my Patreon is active. We have a live Discord server here. Loads of things going on. We've got making tax simple. If you're in the UK, you can talk about anything crypto related in terms of tax. And then we have pretty much anything going on. Chat requests, altcoin TA, group chat. I do a daily analysis video every single day. So you'll find that link in the description of this video. And that's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button. And I'll catch you next time.